Hi, I'm Old Metalhead Steve, and welcome to episode 3, my rant. And what the heck is wrong with people? That's what this is about today. I don't know. I'm not blaming any generation or anything like that. But to me, it just seems people are just a little too self absorbed into what they're doing. They don't pay attention to anybody else around them or what's going on, or they're just rude, mean. I don't know. It's like a guy cuts you off, almost makes you get into an accident. You give him a little horn tap. Next thing you know, they're flipping you off and pissed off at you. They cut you off. I don't get it. People at red lights, and you're sitting there, you honk at them because they're too busy on their cell phone and the light turns green and you're like, you tap your horn or something and they start flipping you off and yelling at you. It's like when that happens to me, like if for some reason I missed that a light turned green and somebody tapped their horn at me or something, I'm like, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I feel really bad, I feel guilty, I'm like, oh man, or I try to get out of their way. And I mean, it's not always about driving either. In other places in the supermarket, somebody just sitting in the middle of the aisle blocking it, and so you can't get by, and you stand there. Finally, you go, "Oh, excuse me, can I get by?" or something, and the look that's on their face, like, "How dare you interrupt with what they were doing?" I don't know. What is wrong with people? It just seems to be everywhere, every age group, anybody and everybody. And I don't understand it. I mean, probably there's more stories that I could come up with, but I just don't get it. What happened to being polite and being courteous and being chivalrous, opening up a door for a woman and stuff. I see guys just walk in the store and let a door slam on a woman. I don't get it. Maybe I'm too old. I mean, I am old metalhead Steve, but that was just how I was raised, how I grew up. You be respectful to people, you be nice, courteous, and it just seems to be going out the window. And maybe, it's the short term ADD that everybody's got on their phone going through their, TikTok stuff or answering emails or text messages. I don't get it. They just seem like they're just, oblivious to everything that's going around them. And I mean, another one back to driving. Of course, this is kind of weird. This is one where people are courteous, but at the same time, they're being rude. You got a slow guy in front of you, you're getting ready to make a right hand turn or something like that, and you get some jerk from way in the back rushing up, and then the person in front of you lets them cut in. Now, yes, that was the courteous thing to do, let them cut in, but what they don't understand is you're being rude to the person behind you. I don't want more cars cutting in front of me. I'm in a hurry to get home also, but, and that guy could have waited in line like everybody else, but instead, he gets, ooh, to cut in front of everybody. So I don't know. I mean, there's variations of it, and some people can even say I'm rude about that. And well, if you are, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get somewhere too, and I've got you just letting everybody cut in, and I don't appreciate that. But I don't know. I don't get what's wrong with people. They just seem to be just so distant and, like I said, oblivious from everything around them. And it makes no sense to me. And I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts, your opinions, your stories. Post them down in the comments below. And I'm sure I'll do a more of an expanded show on this. These are my first few episodes that we're doing, and I'm testing some waters and like some feedback and like to see where you'd like to go with this. And I would definitely like to get in more depth. I want to bring some guests onto the show, and have some debates, and more people and more input about, all the crazy stuff in the world. So definitely let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll do my best to respond. And we'll be continuing on with more episodes. Thanks for tuning in.